All right, guys, we're going to do a deep dive today. There's been this long dispute for as long as I've been in cars, and keep in mind, I come from the American side of the world, but I've owned a few Germans at this point, right? What's better, BMW, Audi, or Mercedes-Benz? And this isn't going to be one of those run-of-the-mill, let's just talk about the pamphlet. No. I think I'm uniquely qualified to talk about this because I've owned all three. Yeah, I know. You already know where my bias is going to be, but hear me out. Just stick around. Let's break down the pros and cons of each and why BMW just might be that ultimate driving machine. I had a B9 S5, and the first thing that stuck with me on this car was how refined absolutely everything felt. Audi nails it with that interior design and that virtual cockpit. One of the best in the absolute business. Hands down. Don't get me wrong, this car is great, but when it comes to that refinement and just that driver-centric experience as far as infotainment and dash setup, no one's even close to them. Everything's sharp, modern, honestly, it's a car that you could live with every single day. The Audi Quattro all-wheel drive system, it's incredible for traction. I mean, in any weather, rain, snow, it didn't matter. That thing sticks to the road like glue and it gives you confidence. But here's the thing about Audi, right? It didn't have that driving experience where, yeah, sure, it was quick, it was good in the rain, it was sharp. But anybody who's known me for more than 2 seconds knows I have to have a little bit of drama in my cars. I gotta be able to feel like there's a little bit of that wiggle, a little bit of that unsuspecting. I want that drama that makes me feel alive when I drive it, and the Audi just didn't have that for me. It was a little bit too safe. I want to get out and I want driving to be an experience. I don't do A to B cars. I have cars that take me on journeys, experiences, make me feel alive. It's my one escape from the planet. And I'm sorry, but Audi just wasn't doing that. Sorry, I had to get in the car, I had to get in some AC. It might be fall, but in Texas it's still 91 degrees. But next, we gotta talk about my Mercedes-Benz experience. Even more, my Brabus experience. So I had the Brabus 600 based off of the W205 C63S. And the one thing that comes in mind every time I think about that car, raw power. That M177, I believe it was, I could be wrong, but that 4-liter twin turbo, power, dude. That thing was a torque monster. You would blow the tires off that thing without even trying. And you got that Mercedes luxury. Dude, you're wrapped in leathers, carbon fiber everywhere. Now, was it the same build quality as the Audi? No, the Audi had 0 rattles. The carbon fiber in the Mercedes, it rattled a lot. I mean, we gotta be honest, you can't really mess with Mercedes interiors. You're 100% wrapped in luxury. And the ride, pretty smooth OEM. Mercedes knows how to make you feel like a king behind the wheel. It's refined, comfortable, but we gotta be real with it too. After a while, the W205, the sedan version for me at least, started to feel more like a comfortable cruiser. Yes, it had power, yes, it had luxury, but if you're looking for that all-around connection to the car, that driver-centric experience, nothing plays with the BMW. Nothing. Let's jump into that. Now, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed my time with both the Audi and the W205 from Mercedes. But for me, it's not just about going fast. It ain't about just being comfortable. I need to feel the road. There is something to be said about the precision you get out of this car, right? There's something to be said about hitting that corner and knowing you nailed it, or the car may have put a little bit of safety in there because sometimes I overdo it. Not a race car driver, not professionally.
I am a semi-professional race car driver.
But either way, I think for everything I'm looking for in a car, something driver-centric, something precise, not a sledgehammer, not a pillow, but a scalpel, BMW kills it. Wins in every category there. For me, you could be different. So where does all of this leave us? Well, Audi's got the tech and precision. Mercedes brings luxury and the power, but BMW is for those of us who live for the drive. My G82 M4 Competition is everything I want in a car. Performance, precision, and most importantly, she's fun. So yeah, you could say I'm a little bit biased, but when you've owned all three, I think you get that right. You learn what you like, and for me, it's BMW. The G82 M4 does everything. I love this car. So far, everything on this thing has been perfect. I can't wait to continue to build this thing and stretch its legs because I want to see how far I can push in power before I really break something. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and drop a comment below if you're Team Audi, Mercedes, or BMW. I'll see you guys in the next one.